Welcome to Ancient Conspiracies Podcast. I'm your host, Ben Carter. In the early 20th century, an artifact of surreal beauty and inexplicable origin surfaced, sending ripples through the world of archaeology. A crystal skull, immaculately carved from a single piece of quartz, so perfect in its symmetry, so eerily lifelike, it was as if the stone itself had pulled its form from the ether. Yet, the creation of such an object with the primitive tools available during its purported era of origin was, in the eyes of many, an impossibility. The origins of the first discovered crystal skull are shrouded in mystery and intrigue. It was said to have been unearthed by the daughter of an adventurer in the ruins of a Mayan city, lost to the jungles of Belize. The skull, as clear as the purest water, held an unsettlingly realistic human likeness. Its discovery sparked a wave of questions that still echo through the halls of academia and beyond. As time marched on, other skulls of similar design surfaced, each one a marvel of craftsmanship, each one a riddle wrapped in enigma. These skulls, 13 in total, were scattered across the globe, their locations ranging from the dusty shelves of private collectors to the vaulted ceilings of renowned museums. And though their origins varied as widely as their resting places, they all shared one common trait: a haunting, almost supernatural beauty that defied explanation. Theories abound regarding the purpose of these skulls. Some believe they were used in ancient rituals, their crystalline structure amplifying the spiritual energy of the ceremonies. Others postulate that they served as a form of data storage, their quartz composition ideal for holding vast amounts of information, not unlike modern-day computer chips. And then there are those who dare to venture even further into the realm of speculation, suggesting that these skulls are not of this earth, but gifts or even communication devices left behind by extraterrestrial visitors. These theories, as varied and as fascinating as they are all fueled by a single, burning question. How were these crystal skulls crafted with such intricate detail, such undeniable realism, without the use of modern tools or techniques? The answer to this question has eluded the greatest minds of our time. However, it is in the pursuit of this elusive truth that we delve into the heart of the crystal skull enigma. We delve into a world of ancient civilizations, alien theories, and forbidden knowledge. A world where the line between reality and mythology blurs, where the tangible and the inexplicable intertwine, and where the quest for understanding brings us face to face with the truly extraordinary. In the end, whether the crystal skulls are ancient artifacts or alien memory devices remains uncertain. But one thing is clear: these enigmatic objects continue to captivate and mystify us, their secrets beckoning us to look closer, to dig deeper, and to never stop questioning the world around us. The history of the crystal skulls is as murky as the depths of the quartz from which they are carved. To comprehend their mystery, we must journey back in time to the ancient Mesoamerican civilizations that flourished between 1800 BC and 1521 AD. These societies, such as the Maya, Aztec, and Olmec, possessed extraordinary knowledge in astronomy, mathematics, and architecture. The Maya, in particular, have been linked to the mystery of the crystal skulls. Their civilization, which spanned parts of modern-day Mexico, Belize, Guatemala, and Honduras, was a complex society with a deeply ingrained spiritual belief system. The Maya revered crystals, considering them sacred conduits for accessing the spiritual world and communicating with deities. In the intricate carvings found on their temple walls and in their sacred texts, the Popol Vuh, the Maya depict skulls as symbols of death and rebirth. It is speculated that these beliefs might have influenced the creation of the crystal skulls. But here lies one of the first contradictions. Despite this connection, no crystal skulls have ever been found in confirmed Mayan archaeological sites. Moving to the Aztecs, who ruled central Mexico from the 14th to the 16th century, there is a striking similarity to the crystal skulls in the revered artifact of the Aztec god of death, Mictlantecutli. This deity was often depicted as a flayed human skull or a skeleton, and his temples were adorned with walls of real human skulls. Yet again, despite these connections, the crystal skulls remain conspicuously absent from any known Aztec archaeological sites. As we shift our gaze to the Olmec civilization, often considered the mother culture of Mesoamerica, we find more tantalizing clues. The Olmec were known for their colossal stone heads and intricate jade artifacts, demonstrating a skill in carving hard materials that predates the Maya and Aztec. However, once again, the trail turns cold. No crystal skulls have been unearthed in any verified Olmec location. The enigma deepens. If the crystal skulls did not originate from these civilizations, where did they come from? Who crafted them, and why? And how did they achieve such a feat without the tools and technology we associate with such precision? As we delve further into the mystery of the crystal skulls, we encounter more questions than answers. Each clue seems to lead to another riddle, each theory to another paradox. But in this labyrinth of enigmas, one thing remains certain. The allure of these crystal skulls, their tantalizing mystery, is as enduring as the ancient civilizations from which they may have sprung. The crystal skull conundrum took an intriguing turn in the late 19th century, when a series of significant finds began to surface. The first of these was a clear quartz skull reportedly discovered in 1867 by a French merchant and adventurer, Eugène Bobon. This skull was later bought by Tiffany & Co., and then acquired by the British Museum in 1897. Its origin was shrouded in mystery, but Bobon claimed it was of ancient Mexican origin. Then in 1924, another crystal skull emerged, this time in the hands of Sidney Burney, a British art dealer. This skull, known as the Mitchell-Hedges skull, came to prominence when it was acquired by British explorer and writer F. A. Mitchell-Hedges. His adopted daughter, Anna, claimed to have found it beneath a collapsed altar in a temple in Belize during a family expedition. The Mitchell-Hedges skull is particularly noteworthy for its detachable jawbone, a feature not found on any other known example. In the 1960s, a Mexican art dealer named Morton H. Smith acquired another crystal skull from a source he only referred to as a powerful family who had been in possession of it for over 100 years. The Paris skull, as it came to be known, is currently housed in the Musée du Quai Branly in Paris. The sudden appearance of these skulls, their supposed ancient origins, and the lack of archaeological context stirred both intrigue and skepticism. Yet their exquisite craftsmanship and the mystery surrounding their creation and purpose kept the flame of fascination alive. To add another layer to the enigma, ancient texts and myths from across the globe hint at a possible otherworldly origin of these artifacts. The Tibetan Book of the Dead, for example, speaks of translucent skulls used by the bardo, or intermediate beings. Similarly, Hopi mythology references a crystal skull given to them by the star people, beings from another realm. In the face of such enigmatic tales, the crystal skulls continue to captivate and confound. Whether they are ancient artifacts, alien memory devices, or elaborate hoaxes, they remain enduring symbols of mystery, knowledge, and the unexplored realms of human understanding. As archaeologists, historians, and enthusiasts continue to probe their secrets, the crystal skulls retain their silent vigil, keeping their secrets locked within their quartz craniums, waiting perhaps for the right key to unlock them. The crystal skull's awe-inspiring craftsmanship presents a significant anomaly. Despite being reportedly hewn out of single blocks of quartz crystal, the skulls show an uncanny precision and symmetry that would pose a formidable challenge even to modern technology. The Mitchell-Hedges skull, for instance, boasts a level of detail and refinement that, according to crystallographer Jane Walsh, would require a highly sophisticated technology, something far beyond the capabilities of pre-Columbian Mesoamerican cultures. Moreover, the skulls seem to defy the known laws of physics. The British Museum skull, when studied under ultraviolet light, exhibits a peculiar property. It glows a deep blue, an optical phenomenon that has yet to be adequately explained. The same skull also appears to have been shaped against the natural axis of the crystal, a feat that should normally result in the crystal's shattering. Yet another anomaly lies in the crystal itself. Quartz, the material from which the skulls are carved, is known for its piezoelectric properties. It can generate and hold an electric charge when subjected to mechanical stress. This has led some to propose that the skulls may serve as some form of ancient or alien data storage device, a theory that aligns with the Tibetan and Hopi myths of translucent skulls and crystal skulls as repositories of wisdom. The crystal skulls also challenge conventional historical timelines. According to Hewlett-Packard crystallographers, who conducted extensive tests on the Mitchell-Hedges skull in 1970, it would have taken 300 man-years of effort to carve the skull without the use of modern tools. This figure far exceeds the lifespan of any individual artisan and implies a level of societal dedication and continuity that would be highly unusual for the era purportedly associated with the skull's creation. Finally, the geographical spread of the skulls raises questions. The skulls have surfaced in disparate locations, from Central America to Europe, suggesting a far-reaching trade network or cultural influence. Yet no historical records or archaeological evidence support such a widespread quartz crystal skull culture. In the face of these confounding anomalies, conventional explanations seem inadequate. The crystal skulls persist as enigmatic relics, their origin and purpose cloaked in mystery. Each anomaly adds another piece to the puzzle, inviting further exploration into the realms of the unknown. As we delve further into the mystery, a crucial scientific tool at our disposal is carbon-14 dating. This method provides a timeline for dating artifacts containing organic materials. However, the crystal skulls pose a unique challenge. Quartz, the crystal from which the skulls are made, contains no organic material. As a result, carbon-14 dating is ineffective, leaving us with no definitive chronology for the skull's creation. Interestingly, other dating methods have been employed, like microscopic analysis. Scientists at the British Museum and Smithsonian Institution studied tool marks on the skulls in their collections, concluding that the marks were not consistent with pre-Columbian carving techniques. Instead, they suggested these skulls were likely fashioned in the mid-19th century, coinciding with the high demand for pre-Columbian artifacts in the West. However, this interpretation has been contested, with critics arguing that the tool marks could have resulted from later attempts to clean or restore the skulls. Additionally, the skull's purported DNA and symbolic significance have also been scrutinized. Some proponents believe that the skulls contain encoded DNA sequences or celestial maps, information from an advanced extraterrestrial civilization. Yet no concrete scientific evidence has been presented to support these claims. DNA, being an organic compound, would not naturally occur in quartz. On the symbolic front, the skull motif is widespread in ancient cultures, often representing death and the afterlife. However, the connection between these symbols and the crystal skulls is speculative at best. No specific iconography or architecture linking them to a particular culture or period has been definitively identified. The crystal skull's quartz composition also invites intrigue. Quartz is known for its piezoelectric properties, leading to theories about the skulls being ancient or alien data storage devices. Yet, while quartz can indeed store data in modern technological applications, the process requires specific conditions and technology far beyond what we understand of ancient cultures. In the face of these scientific and historical inquiries, the crystal skulls retain a shroud of mystery. There is much we don't fully understand or can't conclusively explain, further fueling the enigma of these captivating artifacts. The crystal skulls stand as unsolved puzzles, challenging our understanding of history, science, and perhaps even our own human potential. The exploration continues, with each new discovery potentially holding the key to unraveling this intricate web of mystery. The allure of the crystal skulls has often been met with skepticism from mainstream academia. Renowned institutions such as the British Museum and the Smithsonian Institution have been vocal in challenging the notion of these skulls as ancient or extraterrestrial artifacts. Their argument is grounded in the scientific method, demanding empirical evidence for such extraordinary claims. The British Museum, in particular, has conducted extensive research on the crystal skulls in their possession. Their findings suggest a more recent origin, tracing back to the 19th century. This conclusion is based on the tool marks found on the skulls, which do not align with pre-Columbian carving techniques. The museum posits that these artifacts were likely created to satisfy the demand for pre-Columbian objects during the Victorian era. The Smithsonian Institution, on the other hand, focuses on the practical feasibility of creating such intricate objects in ancient times. They question the ability of ancient cultures to carve crystal into complex shapes without the aid of modern technology. They also point out that no archaeological site has yielded a crystal skull alongside other artifacts of a similar period, which raises doubts about their alleged ancient origins. The academic pushback also extends to the purported symbolic significance and encoded information within the skulls. Scholars argue that these claims are largely speculative and lack concrete evidence. While acknowledging the cultural significance of skull symbolism, they note that a direct link to the crystal skulls has not been established. The scientific community also challenges the theory that the crystal skulls could be data storage devices. While quartz does have piezoelectric properties, it requires advanced technology to encode data into it, a technology that we have no evidence of existing in ancient cultures. Despite these academic challenges, the allure of the crystal skulls endures. The lack of definitive answers allows room for speculation and the continuation of theories that veer away from traditional historical narratives. These theories persist, fueled by a human penchant for mystery and the unexplained. Even as mainstream academia presents a compelling case for skepticism, there remains a corner of the intellectual landscape where the enigma of the crystal skulls still thrives, inviting further exploration and debate. Beyond the physical existence of the crystal skulls lies a realm teeming with symbolic, religious, and metaphysical implications. This realm delves into the depths of human origins, spirituality, divine narratives, and creation myths, and it is in this space that the allure of the crystal skulls truly shines. The skull, as a symbol, is universal in human cultures. It is an emblem of mortality, a reminder of the transient nature of life. But it also signifies rebirth, a cyclicality that is inherent in many spiritual and religious beliefs. In the case of the crystal skulls, some posit that these objects are not merely symbols, but tools that can facilitate a connection to other realms, perhaps even providing a conduit to divine knowledge or cosmic consciousness. In certain spiritual circles, the skulls are seen as repositories of ancient wisdom, waiting for the right mind to unlock their secrets. They are perceived as sacred objects, holding the potential to bridge the gap between the mundane and the divine, the known and the unknown. The crystal material itself is believed to possess metaphysical properties, including the ability to channel energy, heal, and enhance psychic abilities. These concepts profoundly challenge mainstream scientific and historical narratives. They assert an alternate reality where our ancestors were not simple hunters and gatherers, but were, in fact, spiritually advanced beings with an understanding of the universe that we, in our technologically advanced age, are only beginning to grasp. The crystal skulls also dovetail with various creation myths. Some propose that they are remnants from lost civilizations like Atlantis or Lemuria, where it is believed that inhabitants had mastered the use of crystals for various purposes, including data storage, healing, and communication. Others suggest an extraterrestrial origin, speculating that the skulls could be alien devices left behind as a means of conveying knowledge or monitoring human progress. These narratives not only challenge our understanding of human history, but also invite us to reconsider our place in the cosmos. They suggest a world where humanity is not merely a biological accident, but a species with a divine or extraterrestrial lineage. They propose that our ancestors were not primitive but profoundly connected to cosmic consciousness, a connection that we modern humans have lost but can potentially regain. The enigma of the crystal skulls, thus, becomes a mirror reflecting our deepest questions about our origins, purpose, and destiny. Far from being mere artifacts of dubious origin, they morph into symbols of our relentless quest for meaning and understanding, our yearning to connect with something greater than ourselves. Despite the skepticism from mainstream academia, these beliefs persist, and the crystal skulls continue to captivate, their mystery echoing in the vast expanse of human consciousness. The allure of the crystal skulls extends far beyond the realm of alternative communities and has permeated mainstream media, shaping our collective cultural imagination. These beguiling artifacts have found their way into films, books, and the digital sphere, becoming rich fodder for narratives that blend fact and fiction, science and speculation. Perhaps the most high-profile representation of the crystal skulls is in the 2008 film Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. In this Hollywood portrayal, the crystal skull is an object of immense power, originating from an interdimensional alien race. It is depicted as a repository of knowledge, a beacon that leads to a lost city of gold, and a conduit for otherworldly communication. While the film takes liberties with the mythology surrounding the skulls, it has undoubtedly amplified their mystery and appeal to a global audience. In literature, too, the crystal skulls have been woven into numerous narratives. They feature prominently in books like The Crystal Skulls, Astonishing Portals to Man's Past by Morton and Thomas, and The Crystal Skulls, The Enigma of Time by Marianne Ignace. These works delve into the historical, metaphysical, and speculative aspects of the skulls, further fueling the intrigue surrounding them. On digital platforms like YouTube and social media, the crystal skulls have found a new, vibrant life. Countless videos and posts delve into their origins, properties, and theories. They range from scholarly lectures to personal testimonials of individuals claiming to have experienced the skull's paranormal abilities. These platforms have created a space for alternative communities to share and explore their beliefs, unencumbered by mainstream skepticism. The crystal skulls have also influenced and inspired contemporary artists, musicians, and fashion designers. Their enigmatic beauty and the aura of mystery that surrounds them have been translated into various art forms, adding another layer to their enduring cultural significance. Regardless of the medium, the narrative of the crystal skulls taps into our collective fascination with the unknown. They symbolize the persistent human desire to unravel the mysteries of our past, to understand our place in the cosmos, and to connect with the divine or extraterrestrial. They represent the human yearning for knowledge that transcends conventional understanding, knowledge that challenges, enlightens, and transforms. As the crystal skulls continue to captivate our collective imagination, they serve as a testament to our enduring fascination with the mysteries of the universe and our relentless pursuit of the enigmatic and the unknown. Their presence in popular culture not only validates their significance but also keeps the quest for their true origins alive, ensuring that their mystery continues to resonate in the consciousness of humanity. To delve further into the labyrinth of speculation surrounding the crystal skulls, we must venture into the realm of the esoteric. Theories of alien intervention, time manipulation, interdimensional beings, and hidden bloodlines take us beyond the boundaries of accepted knowledge into territories that challenge our understanding of reality. The alien intervention theory proposes that the crystal skulls are not of earthly creation, but were left behind by advanced extraterrestrial beings. These theorists believe that the skulls, with their intricate details and inexplicable craftsmanship, demonstrate a level of technology and knowledge far beyond what ancient civilizations could have possessed. The skulls, thus, serve as tangible proof of an ancient alien visitation, a physical manifestation of a civilization far more advanced than our own. The theory of time manipulation, on the other hand, views the crystal skulls as devices capable of manipulating our perception of time. Proponents argue that the skull's quartz crystal composition, known for its piezoelectric properties and use in modern timekeeping devices, suggests a more profound purpose. Could these skulls, when activated by some unknown means, allow us to glimpse into the past or future? Could they serve as conduits to experience different timelines or realities? The notion of interdimensional beings suggests that these skulls could be artifacts from other dimensions, possibly brought here by beings who have mastered the ability to traverse different planes of existence. In this view, the skulls might serve as bridges or portals between dimensions, offering a way to communicate or interact with these otherworldly entities. Finally, there's the theory of hidden bloodlines. This perspective posits that the crystal skulls might be an ancestral legacy of secret societies or ancient bloodlines, possessing knowledge that was lost or hidden from the rest of humanity. The skulls, then, become symbols of lost wisdom, power, and a lineage tied to the deepest mysteries of human history. These theories, while unproven and largely dismissed by mainstream science, provide a fascinating exploration of the crystal skull's potential origins and abilities. They reflect the human penchant for attributing extraordinary explanations to objects that defy conventional understanding. And in doing so, they amplify the intrigue and allure of the crystal skulls, transforming them from mere artifacts to potent symbols of our quest for forbidden knowledge. And so we are left with an enigma, a collection of crystal skulls that defy explanation and continue to perplex, fascinate, and captivate us. Each theory we've explored, whether it's alien technology, time manipulation, interdimensional artifacts, or hidden bloodlines, leaves us with more questions than answers. What if these theories hold a kernel of truth? If so, the implications are staggering. Suppose the crystal skulls are indeed alien memory devices. In that case, they could hold knowledge and technologies far beyond our current understanding, knowledge that could revolutionize our world. Imagine the advancements we could make in science, technology, medicine, and more if we were to unlock these secrets. If the skulls are capable of time manipulation, we could potentially gain insight into the past and future, offering us an unprecedented glimpse into the mysteries of time itself. This could change our understanding of history, destiny, and our place in the cosmos. Should the skulls be artifacts from other dimensions, we might be on the doorstep of understanding parallel universes and interdimensional travel. This would, quite literally, open up new dimensions of reality, challenging our perceptions and inviting exploration beyond the physical realm we inhabit. And if the skulls are the legacy of hidden bloodlines or secret societies, their existence could reveal an untold chapter of human history. We might discover a lineage of power and knowledge that has been kept hidden, a lineage that could shed light on the mysteries of human evolution and potential. Yet, despite these tantalizing possibilities, the truth remains elusive. We are left with enigmatic artifacts that refuse to yield their secrets easily. We find ourselves at the edge of understanding, peering into the abyss of the unknown, spurred on by our relentless quest for knowledge. The crystal skulls, then, serve as a reminder of the mysteries that shroud our existence, of the ancient wisdom yet to be deciphered, and of the tantalizing possibility of knowledge beyond our reach. As we continue to probe their secrets, we are not only exploring the skulls themselves, but also the depths of human curiosity, the boundaries of our knowledge, and the very essence of our quest for understanding. The mystery of the crystal skulls remains, an echo from the past whispering of secrets yet to be unveiled, a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown. These skulls, silent and inscrutable, continue to challenge our understanding of the world and our place within it, leaving us to ponder the unfathomable depths of the past and the limitless horizons of the future. In this sense, the crystal skulls do more than captivate us. They invite us to question, to seek, to explore, and ultimately, to transcend the boundaries of our understanding in our ceaseless pursuit of forbidden knowledge. Thanks for listening. This has been another episode of Ancient Conspiracies Podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to Ancient Conspiracies Podcast on Patreon. Subscribe now.